Hey everyone, welcome back to the Grandstand Brief. It's Tom here, and we're officially knee-deep in the Imola weekend, which means headlines are flying faster than DRS on a straight. From Verstappen's steering wheel slam to McLaren's tire drama to Lewis playing the long game, today's episode is stacked. Let's start with the story that made everyone squint a little. McLaren has been cleared of using a water trick to cool their tires. So here's the context. Some fans and rival teams raised eyebrows after spotting some unusually efficient tire prep in the McLaren garage. A few whispers floated around that they might be using a sneaky water-based method to regulate temps pre-stint. But FIA stepped in, took a look and said, "All good, no rule breaking here." And honestly, I wasn't convinced it was a scandal in the first place. McLaren's been sharp this season. When you're quick, people start looking for shadows. But if anything, being investigated and cleared just confirms how dialed in their ops really are. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, let's talk about Verstappen. During FP2 at Imola, he was not a happy guy, and that's putting it lightly. After several frustrating laps dealing with understeer and oversteer in equal measure, he absolutely thumped his steering wheel, like full-on rage mode. He said the car was sliding everywhere, and from the onboard, yeah, you could see it. That Red Bull just looked unstable through the corners, like it couldn't decide what grip even felt like. And when Max loses patience this early in the weekend, it's a red flag. Not necessarily for his title hopes, but for how close the field is catching up. The days of Max dominates every Friday might be fading, and I'm kinda here for it. Speaking of long-term views, let's check in on Lewis Hamilton, who dropped a thoughtful one today. He told reporters, "Judge me after a few years at Ferrari, not half a season." And that's fair. We've seen drivers jump teams and not hit their stride right away. Alonso at Aston, Ricciardo at McLaren, heck, even Vettel had a slow start at Ferrari. Lewis is reminding everyone he's not chasing flash results, he's building something. It's refreshing to hear that kind of patience in a sport obsessed with instant gratification. And let's be honest, Ferrari doesn't need Lewis to win immediately. They need him to lead development, build team identity, and push the program forward. That's a multi-season mission. Now, a quick pit stop here. If you're wondering how to actually watch the Emilia-Romagna GP, Sky Sports has you covered all weekend. Qualies on Saturday, lights out on Sunday. Standard schedule, but make sure you check local time zones, especially if you're like me and forget daylight savings is even a thing. And finally, let's talk about something creeping up that might shape next season. The F1 triple header coming up. That's 3 races in 3 back-to-back weekends: Spain, Austria, and Silverstone. This isn't just a scheduling headache. This stretch is brutal for logistics, development, and consistency. It's where we find out who's got real momentum and who's about to hit a wall, literally or figuratively. If you're chasing a title or trying to claw your way into the midfield, this is the pressure cooker. One bad weekend, you're cooked. One great run, you're in the spotlight. I've said it before, consistency wins championships. And this triple header is where consistent teams will quietly stack points while others spiral from burnout or setup chaos. So yeah, between Verstappen's steering wheel slam, Lewis taking the long view, and McLaren swerving out of a controversy, today reminded me how many different battles are happening off the actual racing line. That wraps it for today's F1 Roundup. What do you think? Should Max be worried? Will Lewis thrive long-term in red? And does this triple header sound like the make-or-break stretch for 2025? Drop me your takes, shoot me a message, and don't forget to subscribe so we can hang out again tomorrow at the next checkered flag. Catch you then.